Have you ever paid attention to the bright and vibrant colors within Poppy Playtime? Anything from the tiles on the factory floor to the colors of the experiments? Well, these were not just randomly chosen. The colors here are important. They hide clues about the game's story and the characters' personalities. So let's explore the secret meaning behind the colors of Poppy Playtime. Colors play a huge role in how we feel. They create a specific mood and atmosphere for a person's emotions. You will feel different when sitting in a white room compared to a blue room. The emotions we feel from colors carry over into everything within our lives. But to be more specific, I want to talk about Poppy Playtime. The game's success speaks for itself, but the colors of the game play a huge role in understanding the character's deeper themes and the overall story, without you even realizing it. And that's what makes the power of color so strong. It amplifies your experience without you even knowing. Playtime Co.'s color palette is red, yellow, and blue, with hints of secondary colors of course. But choosing these colors was not a coincidence. If we take a look at the Playtime Co. logo, the yellow catches your eye because it stands out. It's bright, yet the red and blue complement it perfectly. Red, yellow, and blue, the three primary colors. These colors are a part of all of the other colors we see, and that's just it. This theme of creation with the primary colors, it bleeds through into the symbolism of Playtime Co. and their ideology. Their goal is to make the most successful toys around, the creator of all toys, if you will. This parallels perfectly with the identity of the primary colors. Red, yellow, and blue are a part of what makes all of the other colors, meaning all colors start with the primary and all toys start with Playtime Co. Furthermore, the biggest feeling yellow evokes is optimism. Playtime Co. wants you to be optimistic with their toys. Just try it out. After all, this is what Elliot Ludwig was implying with his new doll, Poppy.
She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe? Just watch.
Now, Poppy is by far one of the most compelling characters within Poppy Playtime. Before Chapter 4, she was riddled with mystery, constantly causing the player to question if she was good or bad. However, thanks to Chapter 4, we finally got some answers. Not only is she Elliot Ludwig's daughter, but she wants to take down the prototype no matter the cost. Meaning, Poppy is willing to sacrifice the other friendly toys if it means stopping the prototype. That being said, Poppy is seen as a figure in control. She is aggressive when she needs to be and helps take care of the other experiments while in safe haven. Considering her plan and the way she acts, I think it's safe to say Poppy has a dominant nature. This is perfectly represented through her bright red hair and red rosy cheeks. But what's so interesting about this is red stimulates a few different feelings. A side of love and a side of danger. Good and bad. A red heart and a red stop sign. Two opposites for one color. This is exactly how we are supposed to feel with Poppy. Two different sides of the character. A friendly hand that will do anything to achieve a deadly goal. Poppy's bright red hair is a symbol of danger, a warning sign. She is friendly, but proceed with caution, as she might be the reason everyone ends up dying. When you think of a character from Poppy Playtime, the first one that comes to mind is Huggy Wuggy. The character is the face of Playtime Co. He is quite literally the first thing you see when you enter the factory. He is vibrantly blue with yellow hands and a big bright red smile. Again, we see the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. The first of many colors and the first of many successful toys. The color blue gives off a sense of trust and loyalty. It makes you feel calm. So the vibrant blue of Huggy's fur creates a deceptive sense of trust and friendliness within him. And this is on purpose. At first, we are supposed to feel like this is a friendly character. After all, he even hands us a key. However, his blue fur is only masking his true ravenous nature, and this is where the red on his mouth comes in. Like I said before, red is a sign of danger, and behind that big red smile are sharp and deadly teeth. And of course, the yellow provides a sense of optimism about him. Go ahead, give him a big hug. Surely he won't bite. Just imagine if his hands were red. A hug might not feel as friendly. Huggy Wuggy's colors are persuading us into believing he is a friend. After all, that's why he was made. so his color choices were very intentional. It's a deceptive charm. One of the most memorable characters in Poppy Playtime is Mommy Longlegs. I've already made an entire video talking about how twisted her personality is. It's truly something of a nightmare. Now, you might have noticed she is almost entirely pink, which evokes a sense of playful innocence and nurture. That is the most important part. When you look at her, we get a sense of innocence, which is exactly how Mommy Longlegs is supposed to be, a playful mother figure. However, pink also evokes immaturity, and we see more and more of this as she continues to descend into madness. Her big green eyes are also supposed to make us feel safe. This color choice highlights the unsettling contrast of innocence with danger, creating a disturbingly powerful presence. She turns mad, rather insane, and becomes extremely emotional. It plays on the theme of twisted innocence. Her colors lead us to believe she is an innocent mother figure, when in reality, that innocence turns into immature insanity. We let our guard down because of the pink, only to be traumatized by her true nature. It's deceptive like Huggy, and that's the point. After all, she was made to care for young kids. Not to mention, pink is also associated with love and affection, which adds another layer of complexity to her character. Her twisted innocence is portrayed perfectly through her color pink. While inside the factory, in any part, nothing is vibrant anymore. It's dark and depressing. This is clearly a result of being unused and in a state of ruin. But of course, this dull palette symbolizes the sadness of loss. It creates a somber atmosphere reflecting the despair and regret associated with the factory's past. The reds, yellows, and blues are overtaken by the gray dust and dirt, a dark blanket symbolizing the end of Playtime Co. It's covering up the past. Gone are the vibrant and alive colors, gone are the alive people. This is no longer a place of joy, it's a place of hell. The extensive gray tones of the abandoned factory represent the loss of childhood innocence and the dark legacy of Playtime Co. From vibrant colors to dull grays, it all means something. Every color represents a feeling, and Poppy Playtime takes full advantage of this. The warnings of red, the deceptions of blue, and the joy of yellow. It forces you to evoke a certain feeling without even realizing it. And like I said before, that's what makes color so powerful. You don't even know what's happening while it's in full effect. A hidden meaning to everything right in plain sight. How do you feel about the colors of Poppy Playtime? Did you realize how they affect the way you feel while playing the game? I only talked about a few different characters to get my point across. If I mentioned every single one, this video would be extremely long. So let me know your thoughts about this topic in the comments below. And if you like horror game content like this, please consider subscribing. Also, I have a Discord server, so if you want to chat with me, I recommend joining. And if you want to support the channel more, you can become a member. Don't forget to follow my Twitter at TerrifiedT. Thanks for watching.